Hi, this is the Ivy League Astrologer with the February 2015 reading for Vedic Taurus. So the first card out is the Ten of Pentacles, which is a lovely card. I feel like this is saying that something you've been dreaming about is coming into reality. I think there's a part of it that may still be kind of in the dream, like it hasn't fully unfurled yet. But I feel like something you've been waiting for and that you've been having like a strong sense about is kind of opening up this month. But it feels kind of just like a snapshot, you know, like it's like there's a little bit of confirmation. Honestly, I think that's what it is. There's a little bit of confirmation about this thing you've been dreaming and planning about. And there's a little bit of confirmation that you're on the right track, but there's still a long way to go before you get there. There's still a lot of education that needs to happen. There's balancing of the scales that needs to happen, and there is like waiting on things outside of your control that needs to happen before this can all be knit together into the fullness of what you envision, the fullness of what you desire, and what I think you know is out there for you. Yeah, it's like there's this kind of door, which feels like it's like this mental dreaming door. You know, there's this like door that you want to go through that like part of you sees and feels and you're drawn to. And you're going to feel a little closer to that this month, but there's still a lot that needs to unspool before you can fully get there. But I think you're going to really feel the presence of that pull and feel the knowledge that if you wait and work on it over time, if you kind of do what you have to do, I feel like there's a sense of like duty, like you kind of want to just get to the good stuff, you know, but there's a lot of matters of duty that have to be addressed before you can get there. Yeah, I feel like you just want to wave your wand and make it happen. But you need to kind of sit tight as it's unfolding. You'll get there. I feel like you will get there. Yeah. Again, I feel like you just have your eyes on the prize in this way. And you have your eyes, it's like you're looking in two directions at once. You're looking at the reality in which you can see this manifesting, or the beginning of it, or the confirmation of it. And you're looking at the whole dream of it. And you need to just get up off the stick and do what you have to do to work through the present in order to come back around to the dream. So yeah, it's very important that you address what needs to be handled in the present. Any kind of red ticket, red flag issues that are coming up right now really need to be addressed and handled now so that you can kind of birth your dream more fully eventually. There may be a woman who needs your help, who's in a perilous position. And there may be a home that needs tending to. Yeah. But I think doing those things is leading you towards richness, towards good stuff. I got this for another sign also, but you can't stand on pride. You can't just sit and wait for, this is connecting to this other image very strongly. You can't just sit and wait for this to manifest, sit and wait for this to come into being and be like, okay, I know what it is. I'm just going to sit right here and wait for it to come to me. It's very, very important that you stand up at this time and you act, that you get up off the stick. I think I said that already, but that you use your strength in the present moment in order to balance the scales, in order to address what needs to be addressed so that you can get to the rosier future. That seems very important, that you not just wait for it to come to you. Because that's going to bog you down and make you ineffective in manifesting this dream. Again, I'm getting the sense of like make an offering, or someone may make an offering to you. Help those in need of help. Help those who are not as strong as you. Help those who depend on you. Help those who depend on you. Even if this takes you outside of what you feel is your call to duty, it's important to pay attention to those around you this month who are in need of help. And this could be your children, it could be a friend, but it seems like you're going to bring a lot of light into your life and their own by seeing what you can do to assist people this month. And by listening to what they have to say to you also, by really taking it in. And what they have to say may feel a little grim to you, may feel a little like harsh, especially because your intentions were good. But I feel like you need to hear it for some reason. And it's going to make you turn inward in a way that is productive for you. It's going to get you off of a path that's not been as good for you. I think it's going to help make you stop feeling like the sands are shifting beneath your feet. And kind of be able to look around at the structures in your life that are functional, that are operational, and how you had a hand in building them, and kind of just give you more hope for the future. I see you feeling really positive and kind of forging ahead with a mission. And not really being too concerned about what other people think about it. And I kind of think this is a direct result of having listened to this person or having offered something to a person who needs your help or who just needs what you have to give. I don't think you're going to care too much what other people have to say in other fields that kind of touch this, or just like, the peanut gallery. I feel like you're gonna feel very much like you have a mission and you know what's important to you and you need to go and accomplish it. I feel like you may feel isolated in this drive. Like you may feel like you're ready to kind of steer the boat to a new destination, but suddenly feel like there's no water to steer on, you know? Yeah, suddenly feel like you've been kind of grounded or like brought ashore and you don't quite know how to move forward, even though you're determined to do so. But that there's all this other stuff that needs your attention and you're afraid and you feel like, you have this future that you're riding towards and suddenly it feels blocked, like you don't know how to get there really. But I think that the way will appear. I think what's important is you having that oar, you being willing to steer it. Yeah, you may have to go on faith for a while here this month with this kind of idea or mission that you have. And I feel like it is a time of catching up with yourself, catching up with the people in your life who matter to you, who may have felt left out in the cold. It's a time of mending and giving new life to the love you have. Someone may come to offer you something. That is difficult for them to say. Or show you something they're not proud of. And they're scared of your reaction because they're scared of losing you. Or breaking up the possibility for a future. Or for a reunion. And I think it's something that may be difficult to hear. But I think, again, you've got something in mind that you want to do. Maybe regarding your relationship, maybe regarding, it's some kind of goal that the goal that I was talking about earlier that you're kind of riding towards, and then you feel kind of shut out from, or you feel like you don't know how to get there. I feel like you still have that, like it's really like sunk in or set in to the point where like it's become a part of you in this way where you're sort of defending it. But this news may cause you to kind of doubt your mission a little bit. Or it may be just that you're fighting your way to the kind of happy ending or to the place where you want to get to despite this news, despite the doubts that come up about maybe breaking off something. Sorry, this part's a little confusing to me. Yeah, I think you're going to be trying to defend your ground, and looks like a month with a lot of ups and downs, because I feel like this is still the same kind of issue that you're working towards, working through, but I think that you're going to go through periods where you have greater and lesser faith in this thing that you're trying to manifest. But I think that's just part of the journey to getting there. And I see you defending I see you feeling fairly strong about it, and trying to figure out a way to make it work. There just may, again, seem like there's a lot of stuff that's blocking you and that's popping up right now. And maybe there's someone waiting for you to do this. Yeah, it's like you're trying to get to someone that you care about, and you're also trying to finish this other thing so that you can get there. And there's someone kind of waiting for you to be ready, and you're not all the way ready, you know. But you're trying to get there and trying to maybe heal an old hurt. Having taken advantage of someone's wholeness is the way I'm seeing that. Having taken advantage of someone's vulnerability. Unintentionally, I think, but in a way that is painful for you and for that other person. Or maybe someone has taken advantage of your vulnerability and is, you know, trying to fight their way back to you to fix that, but it's taking time. Because there's a lot of people involved in this for whatever reason. And, you know, you're trying to hold up the voice of rightness and trying to just get to where you're going. Like, I feel like you really want to get there this month. But there's a lot of stuff in your way. And again, I do have the sense that you're being blocked for a reason, and it's so that you will take the steps in the right way. So that you don't just rush in and kind of exhaust this thing that whatever you're trying to manifest. Yeah, this first card is really speaking volumes about needing to take your time and go through all the proper steps, all the proper channels, address the things that are coming up now in order to manifest your dream. And, yeah. I feel like you may feel under someone else's control this month, or like someone else holds your fate or your future in their hands. Like they're taking something that should be yours. But I think this is going to work itself out in time. I think this is another indication of kind of divine time, that right now your circumstances may feel a little bit gray. Or just like there's so much passion that you're putting into it. Like you want whatever you want so badly, and you've been working towards it. But right now you just need to sit back for a while. Sit back and let things work themselves out. Because there's another plan that's at work that you cannot see, but that is taking you into account. That is working for your benefit, but it doesn't feel that way. It feels like you're stuck. But actually, it's just a matter of time. It's that it has to kind of hatch at the right time. So, and for some of you, I feel like this may be a health setback too, where like you're all set to like kind of live out your dreams and feel light and airy, and instead there's something going on internally with you where you're forced to sit down, you're forced to rest. You're forced to take time out. And I think that's not going to, I think you're going to want to move forward, but I think you're being halted, being stopped for a reason. And it's that you need to wait a little while before you can kind of fully release your idea, release what you want to do. But I do see, it feels like you're moving in the right direction. It's just going to be one of those months where you're moving, you know, it just doesn't feel as smooth as you might like it to feel. But yeah, so hopefully this helps give you a little patience about those setbacks and roadblocks and all that stuff, and know that you're still on the right path. It's just going to take some time to get there. Okay, thanks so much for watching, and if you're interested in personal reading, I do those. I just do the video readings for now. I've phased out the Skype because I feel like I read better with more time to concentrate on the cards. Because I think, as you can see, like, you know, the whole first part of that section was from just one card. So it depends on the day and on the person and whatever, but sometimes the cards have more to say to me than other times. So it's important for me to take that time with them. So if you're interested in a video reading, please get in touch with me. My information is below. Okay, thanks again so much for watching. Happy February.